I would like to introduce the cajon that I designed and built in collaboration with a woodworking friend of mine named Patrick Nicholls. This cajon is called the Mariana. You can see that my friend Emily did this calligraphy for me, and she did a beautiful job. It is named after the Mariana Trench, which is not to say it is named after the band. It is named after the deepest point of the Pacific Ocean, which is called the Mariana Trench. And that is also the deepest point of any and all seas and oceans in the world. The reason why it's named after that geographical phenomenon is because for a cajon it is unusually deep. It is 16 inches deep instead of 12 inches deep, which is what a standard cajon would be in terms of depth. The reason why it is so deep is because it is a little bit narrower at the front. Rather than being 12 inches across, it is 10 3/4 inches across. So the depth makes up for the lack of width. In terms of specifications, 5 out of 6 sides of the instrument, which is to say all sides with the exception of the front, are made out of cabinet grade maple ply, 3/4 inch thick. We used a dado setup in a table saw to rip what's called a rabbit cut on all of the corners of the instrument. And the reason why we did that is so that we could actually line and frame the entire instrument with Purple Heart hardwood, which not only is a nice touch in terms of aesthetics, but also provides a variety of sounds at the front top of the instrument, which is to say the high sound. You get a different sound in the middle than you do from this end, than you do from this end, because rather than the front plate slapping against the maple, it's slapping against the Purple Heart, which gives you a different timbre. The front of the instrument is a 3/16 inch thick Babinga plate that we painstakingly planed down to that thickness. It was a time-consuming process. We also rounded the top edge slightly so that it's a little bit easier on your hands to get the soprano tone. And additionally, from about here up on both sides, we planed the instrument back about a 1/128th of an inch so that there's space here so that when you actually play the high tone, the top of the front plate will travel a little bit of distance back and slap against the body of the instrument, which gives you a more pronounced high tone. The back of the instrument, the sound hole is about 1/3 of the way up the back wall of the instrument. It is approximately 4 inches or 10 centimeters in diameter, and we bevel both the inside and the outside of it so that it's a little bit easier to carry by the actual sound hole. On the bottom of the instrument, I installed anti-skid furniture feet so that it doesn't slide around on you too much while you play. If you play it hard, it will always slide a little bit, but these are the best anti-skid feet that I could find, and as such, it's not going to slide around on you too much, especially if you're on a carpeted floor, but even if you're on a hardwood floor, which is what I did this demo on, it doesn't slide on you too much. The Mariana Cajón